The first hadith that I'm going to talk about from the Sunni sources are women as spoils of war. We've seen narrations in a previous episode, fighting people until they submit, about swords and logo of faith, about provision and the spear, and about victory through terror. I've already spoken about this particular narrations, and we've explained just how terrorizing these narrations are. This narration is in Sahih Muslim. It's called Kitab al-Nikah, the Book of Marriage. The Book of Marriage means the section inside Sahih Muslim. Kitab al-Nikah means the section. The Book of Marriage is the section of marriage. Hadith number is 3371. The English translation is Dario Al-Salam edition, volume 2, book 8, hadith 3371, page number 748. We are told, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri reported, "We captured some women of the tribe of Autas, and we practiced coitus interruptus with them. We asked the messenger Sallam about it, and he said, "It does not matter if you do not do it, for every soul that is to be born until the day of resurrection will be born." This hadith is also found in Sahih Muslim, book 8, hadith number also 1438, the Arabic numbering. Now, picture this in the real life. A battle ends, the men gather spoils, gold, weapons, animals, but alongside this material spoils, there are women, terrified, displaced, torn from their families. The companions ask the messenger, peace be upon him, Sallam, can we sleep with them? Can we sleep with these spoils of war, the women? And instead of condemning the question, instead of saying, these are human beings, not objects, the narration has the Prophet given the tacit approval. The only concern raised was whether practicing, withdrawal affected destiny. Can you see what this means? It means the line between faith and exploitation vanishes. What's the logic behind all this? This narration builds an ugly logic. Number one, women can be captured. Consent doesn't matter. Their dignity is overridden by conquest. Women are just slavery of war. It's literally just a slavery of war. If you ask the Prophet, the only issue is birth control, not humanity. So the problem isn't solved, it's sanctified. Humanizing the victims. Okay, let's pause here for a second. Behind every narration like this are real human beings, real women who lost homes, husbands, children, real women reduced to spoils. Imagine being that woman. Yesterday, you were a wife, a mother, a sister. Today, you're loot. Your fate is debated not in terms of dignity, but in terms of technical sexual practices. Imagine a modern general. A modern general comes back from war and says, "Men, we've captured tanks, rifles, and also, some women. So let's divide them up. Oh, and remember to check with the HR whether, coitus interruptus is allowed." Would anyone call this morality? No. What would they call it? They'll call it war crime. They'll call it slavery. They'll call it rape. in Sahih Muslim, the book of marriage, Hadith number 3371, this is recorded and preserved as authentic. And like we said in the previous videos, anything authentic cannot be denied. And history shows it wasn't theory. Under the caliphs, women were enslaved by thousands. Slave markets thrived. Families were torn apart. The excuse was simple: the Prophet did not forbid. So instead of freeing slaves, this hadith was used to institutionalize slavery. If this were a documentary, the narrator's voice would, the voice of the narrator would say, "Out of the desert arose a faith that claimed to bring mercy to mankind. Yet these most authentic books describe women as commodities of war." The messenger of God was supposed to free his silence sanctioned bondage. And in that silence, countless chains were forged. Sahih Muslim, Book of Marriage, records companions using women as spoils. The Prophet not allegedly, I was going to say, but he does not actually forbid it. The debate is about withdrawal, not consent. The victims are erased as humans. The legacy was centuries of enslavement, all justified by these narrations. War pictured in the Sunni belief is literally terrorism. If your religion allows women to become loot, then your religion has traded mercy for markets and humanity for humiliation. There's nothing much to say more about this hadith, so we will just move on to the next. Enough has been said.